What is up, girls zone? It's Tuesday here, and it is Alexis here with her hair chopped off because she decided, I don't know why I'm talking third person, but she decided to just, you know, chop it all off. I don't know why I did it. It was very sudden, and it was very unlike me because I love my long hair, but it's done. Regrets? I'm not sure yet. I don't know if I like it yet. But anyways, for this week's video, I am doing the first time tag, but yeah, let's get started. So question number 1 on this tag is, what is the first YouTube video you ever watched? Now, I've been an avid YouTuber now for about, I would say a good 5 years of my life, not gonna lie, maybe 4. I started watching when I was in like middle school. Although I do not know the very first one, I do remember one of the first ones I watched, which was a YouTube video by I Wanna Be a Loser, and it was called, I think it was just called Random, and she was just doing random things in her room, and I was like, yeah, she's not really doing anything, but then I ended up loving her. Number 2, who is the first person you subscribed to on YouTube? Now, following that first video, I continued to watch her videos, Wanna Be a Loser, and then I subscribed to her and her second channel. Number 3, do you still talk to your first love? What the heck? Well, I don't think I've ever really kind of like loved a guy in that way, unless it was like Harry Styles. So, I mean, like, no, because I've never really had one to begin with, so I'm kind of just talking to nobody, so no. Number 4, your first kiss. This story is not interesting at all, and it's really stupid, and I hate it, but I'll tell it anyways. My first kiss when, ew, this is so weird to talk about. My first kiss was in 8th grade. I had been talking to this boy and I had the biggest crush on him. And I had gone to one of his volleyball games because it was middle school and they had boys volleyball team. His game ended. He went outside to go wait for his parents and asked me to come with him. We were just talking, whatever, and then he like leaned in and I was like, what are you doing? And then he kissed me. So yeah, that was my first kiss. Ew, I hate talking about that. That's so gross. What the heck? That was literally the longest time ago. Question number 5 is, what was your first alcoholic drink? My first alcoholic drink was probably at my stepmom and dad's wedding. It was like red wine, and I thought it was Coke at first because like it was dark in the where the reception was at. So like the Coke looked like the wine and the wine looked like the Coke, so then I tried it and I was like, oh my god, this is disgusting. And then I realized it was wine. Number 6, what is your first car? Now, I just recently got my license, as you guys know, and I haven't gotten my first car yet, my official first car yet, because I'm using my mom's car right now. But my official first car will be an all-black Mini Cooper S. And I'm really excited. Number 7. Your first job. I've never had a real job. Like, I've never gone and like had an interview for a job or gone and applied somewhere. But my grandma did own a restaurant. For the restaurant, like, it was like a new restaurant, so we need promotion. So me and my sister stood on the corner of the street with those stupid signs and we're like, oh, come eat at this restaurant. It's really cool, blah, blah, blah. And my grandma said that she was gonna pay us and she never did. Did I hold 6 for 7? I hope I didn't. Oh well. Number 8 is your first pet. Now, I've had very many pets in my life, from fishes to turtles to dogs, and out of all these, I remember the first pet I remember having ever in my life is this fish, and it was like an angel fish, and I remember I named it Chloe after one of the Bratz, because like the Bratz Chloe has like blonde hair, and my fish was like a silvery white, so like I just like connected the hair to the color of the fish and I named it Chloe. And that fish died and it was a very sad moment for me, and I remember I made us kind of have a funeral for it, even though it wasn't really a funeral because we flushed it down the toilet. And I never had a fish like that again because I never want to replace Chloe in my heart. Chloe R.I.P. Number 9 is, who was your first celebrity crush? My first celebrity crush that I could remember. This is like obsessed with. It's not like, oh my gosh, that boy is so pretty, blah, 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 because, you know, I was like little. But the first one I really had a crush on and I told everyone was my boyfriend was Chris Brown. I used to love Chris Brown so much because I thought he could dance really good and sing really good, and I just thought he was so cute and so cool with his really baggy pants and his really big hoodies. I just thought he was the cutest person ever. Number 10. Who was your first real boyfriend? I'm reading this question and it says real boyfriend because, you know, I think people don't say like boyfriend in general because there was those like middle school relationships, but I've only ever had a little middle school relationship, so I mean, what am I gonna do? But it was a kid who was my first kiss. His name was Piero, and he had Justin Bieber like hair, and he was like way taller than me, and I just thought he was so cute and everything. But we only dated for like 2 months, and then I just kind of ignored him a lot. Whenever he would talk to me, I would just be like, dude, I'm playing PlayStation, blah blah blah. So I was like the boy in the relationship who like was like really annoyed all the time. I don't know. It was terrible. I was just a terrible girlfriend. So yeah, that's why we broke up. But it's actually kind of funny that I think about it now, because like we're still really good friends, and like every time we think about it, it's just so funny. Number 11 is, who was the first person to text you today? The first person to text me today was my friend Cassie. Last night I had texted her. Well, I had texted in this group chat. Oh my gosh, Jesse and Savannah just posted their first YouTube video up together. Then she texted me this morning when she woke up saying TBT to when her and Jared used to make YouTube videos together. If you don't know who I'm talking about, then this is really awkward. Number 12 is, who was your first grade teacher? I really don't remember. It's either between Miss Barbosa or Miss Pfizer. Either way, Miss Barbosa was like really mean to me. She really didn't like me, but I think it was Miss Barbosa. She really didn't like me. And then one time I got my finger caught in like her door, and ever since then she was like really nice to me, making sure I was okay. Number 13 is, where was your first sleepover? I was never really allowed to sleep over places when I was younger, like any of my friends' house, but I remember the first time I was allowed to sleep over someone's house was in 8th grade. It was after the 8th grade dance. It was like the end of the school year dance, like we're all leaving middle school, whatever. And I stayed over at my best friend at the time, Haley's house, and the next day we went in the pool all day, and then I went home. Number 14 is, what was the first thing you did this morning? The first thing I did this morning was I moved my car for my mom because it was blocking her car from leaving the driveway because she had to go to work. Number 15 is, what was the first concert you ever been to? And I think I said this in my introduction video, but my first concert I ever went to was Chris Brown because, you know, biggest crush on him. I think it was Chris Brown. I know Lil Wayne was there and Neo was there. I don't know who else. I don't remember much of it, honestly, but I remember I had a really good time. Number 16 is, your first broken bone. Now, I am thanking the gods that I've never broken a bone yet, knock on wood. I've never broken a bone. I've never been close to breaking a bone or anything, but I have gotten stitches before, and it was right here, and it was because I was cutting an apple. And this really wasn't like when I was young. This was like probably like 3 years ago now. But I was cutting an apple, sliced through the apple, sliced through my finger. You could like see my vein in my hand. It was really gross, and every time I think about it, I freaking cringe because it was disgusting. I've never broken a bone, but I've gotten stitches. Number 17 is, the first movie you ever remember seeing. Let's talk about how realistic this question is, because the first movie I probably saw was probably when I was like 1 or 2 years old. So it's not gonna be 100% accurate, but the first movie I do remember seeing, and I don't know why, but every time I can picture me seeing this movie when I was younger in the movie theaters, and it was like, I think it was Rugrats in Paris. I don't even know if that movie has ever even been in the theaters, but I just can picture myself watching it, so I'm guessing that was the first movie I ever watched. Number 18 is, what was your first tweet? I had to go on a website to find what my first tweet was. I have it here, and I've written down on a piece of paper. This was December 4th of 2012 at 10:36 p.m. and it says, Victoria's Secret fashion show with 2 W's, heart, with the like greater sign eating the 3. And then it says hashtag VS fashion show, hashtag fat girl problems. Nice one, Alexis. Anyways, guys, that is it for this week's video. I hope you liked it. It was just a quick little tag video. Don't forget to go back and watch Monday's video. It was actually really funny. And don't forget to go watch Thursday and Friday's video as well. All my links will be down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And that's it. I will see you guys next week. Mwah. Love you. Bye. It was after the 8th grade. Oh my god. Cool. BRB. Who was your The Bratz Chloe has like, oh my god, dogs. I thought there was a bug right there. I love minis so much. Minis are so cute. I love minis. My first alcoholic drink was mine's first. I don't like talking about this. That's a camel. It is Tuesday, and It is, hi guys, oh no.